Hi guys, welcome to Stack Refraim. So in the previous video, we have seen two important tags, that was image tag and a figure tag, isn't it? So in this video, we are going to learn about lists in HTML, okay? So without any delay, let's get started. What I'll do, I'll make a file here, lists.html, okay? I'll just write the basic structure HTML and here I will write same thing, lists in HTML. Done. Now, what is list? Why we are going to use list in our web page? To organize our content, isn't it? We generally use the list in HTML to organize our content in our web page, isn't it? So mainly here we have three types of list that we are going to see today. First list is ordered list. Okay, ordered list is the first one. Second one is unordered list. And the third one is definition list. Okay, we are going to learn all about these three today. Okay, so now let's get started with the first one, that is ordered list. Okay, now what is ordered list? These are the list where the order of the item is important. Okay, whenever you want to make a list in an ordered manner, say 1 2 3 or a b c anything, you are going to use ordered list. Okay, so let's take one example here. Now, how to use ordered list? You will use here OL, that denotes ordered list, and inside this you are going to write LI, that denotes list. So here we are saying that this is an ordered list and here are the list items that we are going to place. Okay, so let us say I am writing here apple. Okay, and I will write here, let's say banana. Okay, I will write here cat. Done. So now let us go live and see how our web page is looking. Okay, you see here it is coming apple, banana, cat, but in ordered format, isn't it? It is coming 1 2 3. Now let's say if I just copy this again just for the sake of understanding, if I just paste it here, now let us see what is the output. You see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, it is coming in ordered format, isn't it? Now here it is coming in numbers 1 2 3 4, isn't it? So wherever we have to use a list which should be in ordered format, we are going to go for ordered list. Okay, now one more question here, that it is the lists are coming in 1 2 3 4, that is in number, isn't it? Now is there any way we can change this from 1 2 3 4 to ABCD or something, or in Roman 1 Roman 2? Yes, we can do that. So we have an attribute here that is called type. If I write here OL type is equal to, if I write here capital A, you see the output, how it is coming, capital A, capital B, capital C, capital A, isn't it? All are coming in order format but in capital A, capital alphabet, isn't it? Now if you want to make this in small ABCD, what you can do is you can just remove this A and you can write a small a here. Now you see the output will be in small ABCD EFG, isn't it? This is how we manipulate it. Now one more thing we have, that if you want to place it in Roman, if you just give a Roman 1, that is equal to I that we give in alphabet. If you give Roman 1, you see it will be coming in Roman letter, isn't it? 1 2 3 4, you see the output here. Now if you want to make it a small Roman, what you can do, you can just write a small I here, that will make small Roman, isn't it? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So all these are the way to use the ordered list. Okay, now I'll just remove this. If I write here 1 only, then it will come in number format, isn't it? Now it is coming. Now there are some points when you will feel that, though we do not use it, but there are some points we will feel that the number should not start from 1. It should, let's say it should start from 4, it should start from 5. Then what we can do? Can we do that in ordered list? Yes, we can do that. In that case, what we have to do is, we have again we have another attribute that is called start. If you write here start is equal to, if you write here 4, then what happens? It is going to start from 4. You see here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, isn't it? It is not starting from 1 now, because we have already specified that it should start from 4, isn't it? Now you will say, sir, what if we are using here capital A, and now it is starting from ABCD, but I want to start it from D? Then what should you write here in the start? If you write here D, it is not going to work here. You see the output? No, it will not work. You should give here the value in numbers only. So let's say A, B, C, D. It is coming in the fourth. D is coming in the fourth, isn't it? So again, if you give here 4, so you see the output will come from D, isn't it? So in this way, we use lists in HTML, and especially the ordered list in HTML. Okay. So I think it is now clear. We have discussed everything about ordered list, isn't it? Now, let's start with unordered list. I'll write here unordered list. Now, when we should use unordered list? You see, when you are going to place the item which is not required to be in the order. Okay, when you just want some bullet points, some bullet points and your lists, or some any sort of symbols and your list, so you are going to use, in that case, unordered list. Okay, so now let's see the syntax here. For unordered list, you will go for UL, that stands for unordered list, and you just hit enter. And for placing the list, you have again same thing, that is called li. So when you are writing this ul and li, this denotes that you are using unordered list. Okay, here ol denotes ordered list, ul denotes unordered list. Okay, now I'll just use the same. Okay, I'm just copying it. I'll just copy it from here, and I'll just paste it here. Okay, I'll write here something, dog I will write, let's say. Okay, so now you see the output, what it is coming. Let's see. Now you see all these output are coming in bullet points, isn't it? There is no sort of numbering here. All these are bullet points. So this is called unordered list. Okay, this is what we call as a unordered list. You see, all these are coming in bullet. Now there is one more question, similarly like the ordered list. What if we want to change this bullet point to some other symbols? In that case, what you can do is, we will again reuse here type is equal to. Now in unordered list, we have only one bullet we can change. We can change it to square. If you write here square, you see, instead of this bullet, we are getting one square, isn't it here? So the second one we can change is square, and the third one that we can do is called disk. Disk we have, you see, if you give disk, is it working? Oh, disk is same bullet point. Okay, so we have one more thing that is called circle. Now if you write circle, you see it is coming circle here, isn't it? So in ordered list, we can change this in 3 ways. That is, first one, the default by default is bullet. We can change it to square and circle also. And when it comes to ordered list, we can change it to number and alphabets and Roman. Okay. So this is all about unordered list. I hope by this example, you are pretty clear with unordered list. Okay. Now here comes one more list, that is called definition list. Okay, I'll write here definition list. Okay, so what is definition list here? Now if you just ask me the definition of this particular list, so these are the list where each item that we are going to place consists of a name, Okay, first one it will be a name, and after that it will be followed by a definition. That is why it is called definition name. Let us just take a simple example and understand, otherwise you will not get it. Okay, so now here for making a definition list, we have a tag called DL. If you write here, it is going to start with DL. DL stands for definition list. And for for here, for writing the term, definition term, we are going to write DT. Okay, so DT is the definition term here. If you write, let's say I'll write phone 1. Okay, I will write phone 1 as a DT, and inside that, for defining this particular term phone 1, I will write again DD, that is stands for defining the, and I will write here, let's say 8 GB, sorry, I'll write here 8 GB RAM, and let's say 128 GB, I will write something ROM, I will write. Okay, so this one I have written. Now again, I'll just take one more term to make you understand. I will take DT, and I will write here phone 2. Okay, and again for this particular phone 2, I am going to define this phone 2 as, let's say 4 GB RAM and 64 let's say GB ROM. Okay, so if I write here like this, let us see the output. Okay, we'll just go and you see how is the output. You see, this is phone 1, this is that particular term, and for this term we have defined that this particular phone 1 has 8 GB RAM and 128 GB ROM. Okay, so what we are doing, we are defining the term first, and again we are specifying this, the term definition here, isn't it? We are describing about this particular term here. That is why it is called DT and it is called DD. Okay, similarly here, this one is called DT, this one is called DD. Okay, so here in definition list, we have the term called definition term, and here we are defining it, isn't it? That is why. I hope by this example, you are also clear about definition list in HTML. Okay, so we have seen today, if I will conclude in by saying that in HTML, whenever we want to uh, make any list item organized, we have three sort of lists, that is ordered, unordered, and definition list. Will use ordered list when we have to give some sort of orders in our list. Okay, say 1 2 3 4 A B C D, and in unordered list it will just come with a bullet points, or you can change it. And when we have to define something with a term and definition, we are going to use definition list. So that is all about the list in HTML. I hope by this video you are pretty clear about all the lists. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.